Hey, welcome back to another video. You're not alone. Please like, comment, subscribe. Helps me to get on the algorithm. And in this video, I want to let you guys know that like having the woman attraction can be a dangerous thing. And it sounds very like crazy, because when I first hopped on semen retention, the woman attraction was amazing. I was getting that ego boost, and it was the only thing like I was looking out for. But then you realize like the longer you go on to practice, the more you're not really doing it for women, the more you're doing it for like the spiritual benefits. And then you start seeing that you start to become a target. Things are sent your way to kind of knock you off your path. And women might be sent your way sometimes to do just that. Like, we're in a spiritual warfare. Anything that can like lower your energy, lower your vibe will be sent your way. And we live in a society where we have like a lot of Jezebel women out here. And when they meet you, like especially a guy like on semen retention, their goal is to try to get you under their control. You get me? Because they feel like by controlling you, they get the power within themselves, and they would try to get like, they would manipulate you, try to control you, try to get you to sleep with them, any way they can do to take your power. You get me? And on top of that too, like I gotta worry because a lot of, especially like modern women, they don't know how to be rejected. So let's say you're put in that like uncomfortable position to have to reject somebody. It probably won't just be a rejection. You might reject that person, and then they might come back around. They might try to run a smear campaign on you. They might just try to make your life difficult, all because you just said no and they're not used to it. You get me? So you guys have to be very careful out here, this woman attraction, especially like if you want someone that like, you know, you don't want to release, but you want to play around with it. On this practice, I always say like anything could happen. You might say that, then just end up releasing. That's what happened with the past girlfriend that I got. Took me for all I had and just like dipped. You get me? So be careful with that. But, and also too, this is how I know you become a target, because this has happened to me. Girls will watch you from a distance and it's like, oh wow, this guy is like sexually disciplined. He's on his stuff. He's attractive. He's just confident within himself. They will see that from a distance, and this is the crazy part about it, because this same person will be attracted to you, but because like they have so many demons within them, they're not even thinking like, oh, like let me try to like go and be with that person, or let me go try and get to know that person. Their goal in their mind is like, let me get close to you so I can destroy you, so I can knock that glow out of you, so I can knock you off your path. Like, it's very crazy out here, guys. So we call those like the covert narcissists, the chameleons. They will come up, they will come into your presence, they will mirror you, because a manipulation tactic is like when people mirror you, you feel safe within their presence, you drop your guard, and then bam, like they're just gonna destroy you. So that's my thing with like this whole like attraction thing and like being on women's radar. But don't get me wrong, like would I trade this for the world? No. But like I said, there's pros and cons to everything. Like I love that I love that when the time comes, like I know I can attract that person that's for me, and I know it's gonna be like, because of semen retention allowing me to do all these like other things. But you will attract good women, but you also attract a lot of bad, and you will also be on the radar of a lot of girls that just want to like mess with your head. You get me? Some girls will just like hit you up just to see like, oh, can I get this guy's attention? Is he one to choose me? And then when you give them that attention, it's like, oh, you satisfy that ego boost, and now like they're off trying to collect attention from the next guy. We don't really live like in a straightforward society. We don't live in a like a guy likes girl, girl likes guy, get together, right off into the sunset. If it was like that, I would have no complaints with semen retention. I'm like, all right, you want to go get a girlfriend, hop on semen retention, attract the girl that you want, and go right off into the sunset. But nah, like you will attract straight demons out here. Demons that want to like drain you of your money, your resources, your energy in general. And the sad part about this is like, when you're drained of all these things, do you really think that girl is gonna stick around? And I'm not saying that's for all girls, but when you guys are new to this practice as well, you guys are like in the lower levels, you guys are just attracting succubus and Jezebels. It's very, the number that you will attract is going to be scary, and you're going to get tested over and over and over. And a lot of guys watching this right now probably knows what I'm saying, because you probably started off in the beginning and you were getting like you were getting destroyed by the Jezebels and like the succubus, you get me? But hopefully you guys are learning from these mistakes and just starting to get to a point where you're like, you know what, I don't really need women, you get me? Does that mean it's gonna be a forever thing? No, but you realize that by being on this practice and being by yourself is like the biggest blessing. And then you need to like grow to a point where like you can start attracting like higher quality women, because that's the dangerous thing about being on semen retention, because like there's levels to it. You start off on that lower level and you're basically in hell. Like you're just attracting like all these demons to you. And these women, succubus, the Jezebels, they've mastered manipulation, you get me? Like the longer you are on semen retention, the stronger your discernment's gonna get. But if you were a guy that you never got women and now you're on semen retention and now you're attracting it, it's gonna be hard to say no. Like that was me. Like I was having fun with it, you get me? But I was attracting women that was just destroying my mental health and in the long run holding me back from this practice. So all I'm basically telling you guys is don't dance with the devil. Just realize that you being on women's radar, if you could know some of the things that these women were thinking about you from a distance, you would stay away. But a lot of us, like, we get entranced by like a cute face, a pretty smile, and the Matrix does a great job at portraying this, because Morpheus is explaining to him that it's pretty much what I'm doing to you guys right now. Like Morpheus, pretty much me, is explaining to you guys like, hey, we're in the Matrix, this is what it is. And then he had like the girl in the red dress kind of just pass them, and he got distracted. He looked over and then looked back at Morpheus, then looked back, and then it was a gun to his head. Like that's all it takes for you to get distracted, and it can knock you off your path. And it be in like very subtle ways, guys, very subtle ways. You can be like on a streak, a girl starts talking to you, and next thing you know, you're in a talking state. You don't know how you got in there, because one thing that led to the next. But then you start thinking to yourself like, hey, you know what? I've been on semen retention, my discernment's been growing strong, this girl seems like she's a good one for me, and still end up getting screwed over. I'm telling you guys gotta like just put all that focus in yourself. At least go a year on semen retention, get your like discernment to a point where like you can see through all the BS and see through the gains. Because if you're not, these girls are gonna play with you so much, they get a thrill out of it. It's actually kind of scary. Like I'm not gonna lie, like it's very sadistic. Like how can someone enjoy hurting another person? Like I've never really truly got that, but I do know that we live in a very demonic world. But when you're on semen retention, you got like that godly aura about you. They get even more of a joy of taking you down. You got to realize, like, it's like a video game out here. Just as like you're on semen retention, you're learning, you're getting your money up, you're leveling up in this game. They feel even better when they knock down a godly man or a guy on semen retention. They get like that energy. They're like, oh my God, they start glowing after that, this and that. It's gonna be short-lived, but albeit like they still do it for that. So that's why you guys got to be very careful. Be very like protective of your energy. Not everyone deserves it out here. But yeah, guys, that's it for this video. The woman attraction can get dangerous, but as always, if you guys found any value within this video, please like, comment, subscribe.